it's Russ from russhowpti.com. Today we're talking diet. I want to show you the biggest mistake I've seen when it comes to dieting for weight loss. It's in my 15 years nearly as a trainer. This one thing, and if you're doing it, today I'm going to show you how to iron it out, and it'll help you get much better results that you can keep for much longer.
Don't want no part of this, none of the above. Don't want no part of this, none of the above.
Today I'm going to bust out the whiteboard. It's not often I do this, but we've got a few videos coming up where you guys have asked to talk about supplements and nutrition, so meet the whiteboard. I'm going to draw something for you. Excuse my bad drawing. I've just trained arms and I'm a bad drawer. So this is something I like to call the fat loss ladder. Can you make that out? Does it look like a ladder? So when you're just starting out on your weight loss journey, let's say you've just joined the gym for the first time, your goal is to lose some weight, some body fat. Let's see these guys, you've got 40% body fat, just starting your journey. You're on the first rung of what we like to call the fat loss ladder. Next up, you can see where I'm going with this. So we come down in body fat as we climb that fat loss ladder until at the top we've got the 10% club. Now if I ask you guys right now, drop a comment down below, where do you want to be on my fat loss ladder? I'm guessing most of you, if you're anything like me, have said, I want to be here. Right? You want to be somewhere around that region. I want to look like the guys on the muscle building magazines, Russ. Or I want to look like the girls on the muscle building magazines, Russ. Well, the problem being, if you're somewhere down here, that can seem a lifetime away. I hear from people all the time. They're just starting out down here somewhere and they're thinking, how the hell am I going to get from there to there? It seems like I'm going to have to turn into a different person. It's going to take me so long, and staying focused from there to there is the hard part. So this is one of the reasons why I call this a fat loss ladder, okay? So solving this issue, okay, requires us to break it down. The main problem when you're somewhere down here, bad pen, when you're somewhere down here, is that we tend to really overcomplicate things and we focus on things that we do not need to focus on at this stage. What I mean by that is, if you tell your friends, oh, I'm going to try and lose a bit of weight. Have you ever had a friend then come in and say, oh, what you need to do, right? You need to start eating this superfood every day, or for your breakfast, you got to have this shake I made up. Or you read an article that says you got to eat kale with every meal. You got to start swapping out white rice for brown rice because you know it's better for you. And we focus on all these little changes, and it becomes so overwhelming that we never even make it off the bottom rung of this fucking ladder. That's why it's a ladder, not a pole, because we're not going to go straight from 40 to 10. That's impossible. We need to break it up into stages, and how we do that, guys, is to make a few small changes here. If you're down here, your problem, I'm going to be honest with you, your problem is not that you didn't eat kale with all your meals, or that you ate the wrong type of rice. It's not that, right? If you know you're having too many takeaways, that's what your problem is, and that's where you should place your focus to begin with. That's it. Nothing else. Don't overcomplicate it. Alright, because you've heard me say it a million times, the best diet is not the one that your friend said, it's not the one in the Muscle Builder magazine said you should do. Your best diet is the one you can stick to. And the easiest way to do that is to make small changes. So, if I got a client down here, this is something I use with every client, by the way. If I got a client down here, the first thing we'll do is establish what their biggest vice is, and we will just cut down. Like I say, if you're eating loads of takeaways, that's what we focus on. We just work that down. We don't cut them out, we just work it down. That's how you get, not from here to here, but from here to here. Alright, that's how you move up. One rung on the ladder. We make a small change like that, and we combine that with exercise. That little calorie deficit is all we need to get to that second rung on the ladder. Once we get there, we make a few other changes. You know, fizzy pop, cut it down a little bit, or alcohol. I want water to be my main drink, which will give you not only the health benefits of water, but which will also give you a bit more of a calorie deficit because you're cutting out sugary drinks, right? Which again is a small enough change that you can stick to, which helps you get into the 20% club. And once you're up here, you're going to have a whole load of healthy habits that you've picked up. They say you've got to do something for 21 days for it to become habit. By the time you get from here to here, it's going to be a lot longer than 21 days, guys. These will all be healthy habits that are now ingrained, and you won't have to focus on them. It's not going to seem as overwhelming. That allows you to get to here. Once you're here, we can start implementing a few other changes. Like, right, how many treat meals am I having a week? I'm just going to bring them down a little bit. We're still not strict, right? None of my clients diet like rabbits. They all still have their treat foods. They eat plenty of good food, plenty of whole foods, veg, fruit, lean meats, but they will still throw in their treats along the way. So we would bring it down a little bit. And this would allow you to get into this golden region here, which is where we want which is where we want to be. To get from here to here, this is where we start to get a bit nitpicky. These issues that people bombard themselves when they're down here, they only really become an issue up here. So we'll be like, right, am I doing enough cardio just to get under that 10%? And this is usually where supplements will play a bigger role as well, just helping you get that little bit extra. Supplements are so overhyped in the overall picture of things. You can use them when you're down here, they'll help a little bit, but you don't need them. So do not convince yourself that you're stuck down here because you can't afford the latest whey protein or the latest pre-workout or testosterone boosting nonsense. That's not the reason, right? Like I say, focus on the issues you have there, and that's how you get up. So it makes it easier, I think, to not view it as going from here to here, but view it as a ladder, and when you see it broken down like that, and you see that it's more of a marathon, it's not a sprint. Just focus on getting to the next rung of the ladder, and before you know it, you're up in this region here, and it hasn't felt like you've punished yourself, because you've done it in stages. And that's how you keep the results as well, guys, because once you're up here, all the habits you picked up here are now just part of your life. All the habits you got here are now just part of your life. And all the habits you picked up here are now part of your life. So when you're up here, you've only got to focus on a few changes again, and that's how you stay there. That's how my clients do it. Whereas if we go from here to tons of new habits, it's overwhelming, and it's a lot of bullshit that you don't need to focus on. You go too hard, you end up not climbing the ladder, but just falling off the bottom. The reason that bit at the bottom is bigger than the others is because the first step is the hardest. That wasn't just my bad drawing. So what we want to do is get on the ladder and then make it as easy as possible to stay on that footer. And the reason we do that is so that we can climb up. And how we do that is by making small changes. Alright, because like I say, the best diet is not the one that your friend said, and it's not the one that you read in the magazine. See if you can read my writing. Diet is the one you can stick to. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Drop a thumbs up on it and leave a like, and if you need my workout plans to help you along the way, just go to russapti.com, get yourself signed up. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. Cheers. See you next time.